Hey everybody, welcome into Tree of Life Oracles. Today is Sunday, so this is your weekly reading for anybody. I just want to say thanks so much for your patience regarding that shamanic journey reading for the solstice. I was plagued by, I don't even know what went down with my electronic stuff, but for some reason, my editing software did only load it up. Group 4 didn't load up everything else. So I'm still in the process of loading up the full video. So I hope that you'll check it out once all of the piles are there. I am also experimenting with a different tripod today. So I hope that this will be a little bit better vantage point for you to see the cards and connect in with the information. Today, I'm going to do something for this weekly reading using only mini decks. For some reason lately, I've had this fascination with mini decks because they're just so darn cute. So we're going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle mini version, and then we're going to do the Intuit Tarot and the Everyday Witch Tarot, both in their pocket-sized versions as well. So let's just go in, let's dive in, and let's just see what the energies give us today. All right, let's do a quick. And these were pre-shuffled again ahead of time. But let's go through and let's find what energies are presenting themselves to us this week. Okay, spirits and angels and star beings and guides for this wonderful community of folks. Let's see what we've got energy-wise. What energies are pertinent to us for this coming week? Okay, there's the first one, so we'll take that. We have deep knowing. Okay, let's do the second one. Give us two more, please, Spirit. Two more. There's one. There's one. Okay, I'm going to put these out of the way. All right. And we have chop wood, and round and round. Okay, so just looking at this, it seems that there are a number of us in this group that are coming to some realizations. Maybe you've been a little stuck. I know I have been over the past 6 weeks or so. And I know I'm not the only one. So if you've been feeling stuck or you've been uncertain which way to move forward or things like that, we're getting this deep knowing. So that clarity that we've been promised was coming in, all that intuition and that self-understanding is finally arriving. Spirit shows us with this deep knowing card that it's finally arriving. That card is a 43, which balances out to a 7. And so that's the getting ready to look at our options and things like that. So there's information coming in. I like on this card too, I'm going to bring it up really close. If you see the little owl there, owls are so very wise. And with stars, the stars are there because they're really about healing and our wishes. And this is really telling us our wisdom is coming into forefront. And we need to trust it. We need to trust. We've got the deep knowing, so we need to respect that within ourselves, and instead of continuing to question, beginning to hone in on what that means. Chopping wood, number 42, which is a 6, which is about reciprocity. Chopping wood is about getting our space organized, and whether that is your physical space, or that is your emotional space, your mental space, your spiritual space. It's about time to really get organized with thoughts, with your physical environment. Start getting ready to put your plans in motion. And we've got round and round, which is 25, which is also a 7. This beautiful nautilus. You know, the nautilus shell is where we get the golden number from, which is considered to be the ratio of beauty. as defined. You see it in all the Renaissance portraits in terms of how they shape the face. It had to do with the ratio, the golden ratio, and it comes from the nautilus shell. So that's why you'll see the nautilus often representing this beautiful spiritual perfection. And round means, you know what? We've been going round and round and round trying to figure it all out in the past, and guess what? We're ready to put that at an end, and we're ready to start moving in. But let's see what the cards say. Okay, all right. These little ones are a little bit of a booger to shuffle. They're so cute though. I love them. I think they're awesome. All right, let's see, Spirit. What do we got? Let's give us some information about what these oracle messages are really pertaining to. Let's give us some more information. Okay, we've got wands. We have the Empress. Like it. Let's go again. Oops, here we go. Woo, the Star. We've got Five of Swords. We have the Magician. What else is coming up? Maybe one more. Let's go for an even number. Oh, 2 came out. We've got the Chariot. So let's do this. Let's just balance it out. Oh, that gives us a different message, a different idea. 5 of Cups and the Chariot. Alrighty. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so I'm just going to put that, let's put that off to the side where we can see it. Okay, so the Empress, the Star, Empress is that energy of nurturing. It's that sort of ultimate feminine energy. It doesn't necessarily refer to a specific gender. These are just energies we're taking a look at. But we've got this beautiful energy coming out of the Empress, one of abundance and fertility. It might refer to fertility if you're looking at children or wanting children or things like that, but it doesn't have to. It can just be about fertility of ideas. I think it's beautiful that it comes up under this deep knowing. The deep knowing is really giving us, with this Empress, this idea that we've got lots of ideas inside that we just haven't been focusing on. And with the Magician right below it, this means we can manifest exactly what we want. We can take this and put all of this inner knowing with these fertile ideas that we've got and turn it into this magical, fantastic manifestation of what it is that we're looking to do, or who we're looking to be, or what it is we're looking to accomplish. So these are such beautiful, powerful energies coming through here. With the 3 of Cups this is really looking at community too. It can be friendships, community. It doesn't, sometimes this is referred to as a third party card, and sometimes it can be that. But I think in this situation, let's give it, the 3 of Swords is hanging out underneath it. But that also doesn't have to be heartache. It can just be inner conflict. Because underneath, look at this. We've got the 6 of Wands. Okay? Which is a victory. So we're overcoming whatever happened in the past. If you were in a third-party situation, if you had this inner conflict with others, it's coming to an end and you're having that victorious success. You are moving into who you are meant to be. Under chopped wood, we have the Star. The Star is about healing, and it's about sort of bringing in your hopes and dreams. And underneath that, the 5 of Cups. So this is like you've really cleaned up internally, and we're getting rid. We're leaving behind this energy of, see, it's in reverse. So we're leaving behind this energy of sadness, lack. Perhaps it was even heartache, loneliness, confusion. It could be any of those things, but we're leaving it behind. So it's time to chop wood. We've healed. Look at this. We've healed this. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And now we're leaving it behind. So that's fantastic. Round and round, we've got 5 of Swords. We have the Chariot, movement forward. 5 of Swords. Inner conflict, not really able to kind of clear it. It tends to be, it's not as stuck as being in the Two of Swords, but it's pretty stuck between multiple folks. But this Chariot says we're going to move out of this. We're moving it forward, okay? So with the round and round. All right, let's maybe get some clarification here. I'm going to slide these up here. All right, Spirit, what do we got here for clarifying? I really want to know about this Five of Swords and the Chariot. What are we leaving behind? What are we moving on from? All right, so we've got the Seven of Swords. What else? Give us more information. And the Eight of Cups. This just confirms you're walking away. Sometimes with Seven of Swords, this can be deceptive energy or game playing. It can be, you know, somebody that's been kind of passive aggressive. So if there's been some event or someone in your world that has really made it difficult going round and round, it just shows you that that deceptive energy is leaving now. You are moving on from all of this. Any hurt feelings that you may have had from people who were yanking your chain or screwing around with you, you know, with your heart, with your mind, you're moving on, and it's beautiful. The Eight of Cups says we're walking away. We just got to walk away from that energy, okay? But a Chariot is like moving forward with purpose. Let's get some more information about this this chopping wood and the Star and the Five of Cups. We've healed something clearly. We've healed some sadness, but what does that have to do with chopping wood? What is it? What are we prepping here? All right, so we have Death card. So we've transformed something. What else do we have? Wow, we've transformed the King of Cups. So we've transformed our and found emotional mastery. So instead of being in this sadness of the Five of Cups here, right? Then we're now in emotional mastery. I'm actually going to see if I can tilt this just a little more so you can see. Oops, not that much. Forgive me for wiggling this around just a little bit because I want to give us. Perfect. Okay. So we've managed to transform this lack, these feelings of lack, and put it into more emotional mastery. So that's beautiful. So that by getting the emotional house straightened out, that allows you to get everything else, get organized around yourself, really get prepared, because we're obviously on the road to something. So Spirit, what is this Empress and the Magician? What are we manifesting here? What is fertile that we're going to manifest here? We have the Queen of Swords. So she's really about wisdom and knowledge. And we have the Page of Cups. That's also about learning. And then guess what? The world. Awesome. So we're really transitioning. You've come through this time where you needed to learn something. You needed to gain some wisdom about where you were going to go. And so it seems here that this is saying that whatever was holding you in this place of emotional sadness, misery, unhappiness, whatever was holding you there. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Swords indicating rest. So this really shows that whatever was holding you back, you needed to heal. You've had been, resting and holding on. You haven't really been able to move forward in a lot of things because you needed to get clarity on that. You needed to heal it up. You needed to get the motivation that you needed to move forward. This says right here with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups and the World, you've got your clarity finally. You've got your knowledge. You're going to start moving forward with something that you really love, something you enjoy. Even if it's more learning, you're still going to do it. But what you're doing is you're closing the cycle and you're getting ready to start this new one. These cycles have been this change of cycle for a lot of us has really been promised over about the past 3 months. And it seems like it's taken, from personal experience, it's taken forever to get here, but it's here. It looks like it's here with this World card. So we've really come through a lot of kind of devastating emotional stuff, stress, whether that had to do with third-party behaviors or it had to do with the Ten of Swords was here. Yeah, the cycle ended with the Four of Cups. It really is pointing to sadness or some type of emotional moment where you really felt downtrodden or you felt unsupported, unloved. You couldn't see the road ahead of you. But all of these beautiful things with the Empress, the Magician, the World, the King of Cups, you've got emotional mastery. You've healed between the Star and this Four of Swords. You've done your healing. You have overcome this conflict inside. You've overcome this emotional conflict. You've got emotional mastery. You've transformed. You're walking away. You've got different options and you're walking away. We're closing out that cycle and we're moving forward. I tell you what, before we go, one quick moment. Let's get just an empowering message. All right, let's get a message. This is a regular size deck. This is the Archangel Power Tarot cards. Let's get a message. Spirit, what's a really beautiful summation message for our community here as we move forward this week? We've got the Four of Aria. It says, when you give, you also receive, being resistant to change and extremes in how you save or spend money. So I think with this is saying just be, understand that receiving is really important. I think a lot of us spend times giving, over giving, and we never receive because we have been conditioned societally to feel guilty for receiving. And this is time to show you that it's time to receive. Let's see what else. We've got the Five of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release your regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness and find that silver lining. And finally, the Knight of Ariel. So this is like the Knight of Pentacles. It says there's so much to accomplish. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. So that's that getting organized part. You're being watched over by someone kind. So your spirit team, no matter how you identify them, whether you identify them as angels or different gods or your ancestors or other spirits or star beings, doesn't matter. How you move forward now is being watched over. And you're always watched over, but this is letting you, this is them telling us that they're not only watching over us, but they're watching over how we're making these moves, and they're here to support that. So my friends, it is time to move forward. We finally have that new beginning. It is finally here. So let's go forth and make this the week where everything becomes the building blocks for this glorious future that we all really want. So thank you so much for joining in this week. I really enjoy being able to give you these weekly readings, and I hope you'll tune back in next week. I'll also be working later this week on getting out the July monthly elemental readings, and I am going to try to get that shamanic journey pick a card posted. It's pretty lengthy, so but definitely check back. It's timeless, so you can look at it at any point and still get some real insight into some of the shamanic oriented messages. Okay. Thank you so much, my friends. Have a beautiful and glorious, blessed week. And thank you so much for liking the videos, for subscribing to the channel. All that does is that it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe or to like the videos. It just helps the algorithm on YouTube understand that people are watching, and it makes it available to others in their recommended videos. So thank you so very much. And if you have any comments or anything, I try to check the comments at least once a week. Thank you so very much and have a blessed and beautiful week. Bye-bye.